In this video, we're going to talk about theories of language learning and also what you can do to create a better environment and a mindset for you to absorb language more easily and more readily. But before we begin, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications bell, leave a comment, like and share this video with your friends. And now, let's get started. The effective filter. Look at the image. What do you see? What do you think it means? Really means exactly. Take a few seconds to take a guess. Well, there is a wall here, and walls can be used as a form of support, but they can also be used to block things when natural elements, people, animals, intruders, and so forth. Imagine for a moment that the wall in this picture can be raised and also lowered. If we want someone to come into where you and I are, we will lower the wall. If we want to keep someone out, we will raise the wall. In our minds during language learning, we have something similar to this wall, which is called the effective filter. So, what exactly is it? What is the effective filter? The effective filter is like a screen, a curtain, a wall that negatively impacts our language learning. When this curtain or wall is raised, our ability to absorb new information or to remember what we have learned decreases. But when the effective filter is lowered, it becomes easier to acquire a language. When you are learning the language, you have to find ways to lower your effective filter, so it will be easier for you to learn new information. So, what can raise the effective filter? There are many different things that can raise the effective filter. If you are nervous and uncomfortable, it becomes challenging to accept new information and ideas. You are feeling uncomfortable and your mind might be elsewhere. Your mind is wandering. Maybe you will even wish you were somewhere else. Your focus is not on learning the language. Another factor that can raise the effect of that wall or that filter is bad previous experience. For example, imagine you had a teacher who used to yell at you all the time when you were a kid and criticized every mistake that you made and even criticized you when you didn't make mistakes. The bad experience is something that could emotionally affect you, and in turn it raises the effective filter when you are learning a language. Likewise, people maybe made fun of you or your accent when you are speaking or trying to speak their language. Things like these are bad experiences which can inhibit your ability to learn. Another thing that can raise the effective filter is self-doubt, not having confidence in yourself or your ability. That can lead you to a question if your efforts are even worth it, or if you are just wasting your time trying to learn a language. Doubt in yourself becomes another wall that stands between you and the language that you're trying to learn. Finally, stress and fatigue are other things that can create a raised effective wall. Being worried about things like bills, health, deadlines, and feeling exhausted after a long day. These are things that can turn into mental barriers. Your mind ends up being in an unsuitable condition for language learning. And no matter how hard you try, you're unable to retain information. If you find that happening to you, it may be because your effective filter is raised or high. Since a raised effective filter can have such a negative impact on your language learning abilities, it will stand to reason that you should lower the effective filter if you want to successfully learn a language. So, how can you do that? What can lower the effective filter? Well, first of all, you need to create a comfortable environment, feeling comfortable and relaxed. What's a comfortable environment for you? Think about it. Just in your case, what's comfortable in your imagination? What kind of place do you enjoy being in, and where would you feel relaxed? Maybe you like to listen to music, or maybe you like to run while you're learning. You might need a place with a lot of natural light and a comfortable chair or sofa. Whatever is your idea of comfortable environment, seek it or make it. Seek it or make it when you're learning a language. Another way that can lower the effective filter is to have confidence in your language skills and abilities. This is one reason why people who have learned languages previously find it more easier to learn other languages later. Since they did it before, they are confident that they will be able to do it again and again and again, and as a result, their effective filter is lowered. That's why people who have learned a second language before and have learned it successfully. What about for people who have never learned a language before? If this is your first time learning another language, remind yourself that everyone can learn another language. It just takes time, it takes dedication, and remember that you learned your own language as a baby. If you could do that, why can't you learn a language right now? Now it will take time, but the more you stick with the language, the more your confidence will increase. And once it increases, your effective filter will begin to be lowered. That's it for now. Next time we will continue talking of the way that can help you learn a language effectively. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications bell, leave a comment, like and share this video with your friends. See you next time. Until then, goodbye.